Good news. Let's see. The Department of Army will not approve an easement that would allow proposed Dakota Access Pipeline to cross under the Lake Ohio, Hawaii, I can't pronounce that, in North Dakota. The Army's Assistant Secretary for Civil Works announced today, Jo Ellen Darcy, said she's based this decision on the need to explore alternative routes for Dakota Access Pipeline crossing. And this is from Timothy Kama, Energy Environmental Reporter for The Hill. They're not approving the pipeline. So good job. Apparently, movements do matter. And also, there were going to be 2,000 veterans essentially going to Standing Rock to be the protectors for the water protectors who was there to try to prevent that pipeline. So I'd imagine that that probably has something to do with it. This idea of cops beating, pepper spraying, and throwing concussion grenades at veterans, that don't look good, man. So I would imagine they wanted to kill that, or at the very least not let that become an issue. People had already been calling Obama out on this. It's like Obama had actually went to that tribe early on and talked about how he was, for protecting indigenous land. And yet he sat on his ass for months on end. He pardoned a turkey for Thanksgiving when we had actual Indians down there getting their heads beat in. So, look, I'll take it. I'll take it. We don't necessarily know what Trump is going to do when he comes in office, but in the short term, I'll take it. So, good job. They said they're going to finally do another environmental study. So the company essentially paid for an environmental study. I am paying for service for somebody to do something. That company that they're paying has a vested interest in giving them the result that they want. Otherwise, they're not going to be paid to do another study. So it's a little weird that you can have a company to pay for a study that is making some determination on you. That's a little strange. They're weird incentives. They're at least incentives that aren't necessarily for the betterment of the people who need the results of that study. So, good job on that front too. I like it. I'll take it. Put that damn thing somewhere else if you're going to put it there at all. We need to have a come to Jesus moment on this whole environment. Climate scientists are losing their minds over what they suspect are going to be horrific changes to the planet if we keep going the way we're going. And by putting in more and more infrastructure based upon the way we're going, we need to make a change. Granted, that is not going to happen under Trump. Also, it didn't really happen that much under Obama either. But for this one single, battle, one single issue, I'll take it, even if it's short term. All right, guys. Good night.